The third point I like to highlight today is that all men be responsible. Men should be responsible. The meaning of a man's being responsible, Allah mentioned it in the Quran. Allah says, وَعَلَى الْمَوْلُودِ لَهُ رِزْقُهُنَّ وَكِسْوَتُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. The man, your wife has given birth to a child for you. So you have a duty. رِزْقُهُنَّ. You provide her rizq. You provide her needs. She needs to wear clothes. وَكِسْوَتُهُنَّ. You need to provide her needs. Provide her food. Provide her drink. Provide her accommodation. Allah says, Askinuhunna min haythu sakantum. Provide women accommodation. So for the sake of Allah, men, let us rise up to our duties as home as men. We have a duty to provide accommodation for our wives. So if you are asking your wife to contribute to accommodation, you are not doing it well at all. It is not lawful for you to ask your wife, bring money for accommodation. Don't do that to your wife. Don't do that. They'll bring money. After all, your daddy is rich. Help me tell your daddy to bring us some money. If you do that in a nice way and you get your way, that's okay. But the basic duty for a man, your job as a man, provide accommodation for your family, your wife and your children and other dependents. Provide their food. Provide it. Provide what they wear. What to honor. What they wear. Provide what they wear. Provide these basic needs. Then provide them protection. Don't expose your wives to the public. Every man has access to your wife. This is not proper. Just like that too. Every woman has access to your wife. This is not proper. Just any man has access to your wife. Just any woman has access to your wife. Oh men, this is not proper. Don't throw your wife outside. Then she becomes a woman, everybody, male and female, good and bad, pious and unrighteous, have access to your wife. Protect your wives. Protect your family. Be responsible to them. Support them. Help them. Make things easy for them. And then you will gain their dua every day and time. And you would have been fulfilling your job as a man and head of home. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Kullukum ra'in. All of you, you males, you are shepherd. Wa kullukum mas'ulun an ra'iyatihi. And each of you will be asked about those who depend on you. In fact, the Prophet said alayhi salatu wasalam, that kafa lil mar'i isman an yudayya man ya'uluhu. Kafa lil mar'i isman. It is sufficient sin for a man. If you want to look for a man who is really, really sinful, what is he doing? Yudayya man ya'uluhu. He abandons his dependents. He has a wife. He has abandoned her. This shows that the man is really sinful. Really sinful man. He abandons his wife. He abandons his children. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, it is sufficient sin for him. Why? He abandoned those who are dependent on him. Men, for the sake of Allah, try your best. Try. And Allah said to us, وَمَنْ قُدِرَ عَلَيْهِ رِزْقُهُ. Those amongst men who have only been given a little from wealth, they work day and night. The salary is not more than 30,000, 40,000. قُدِرَ عَلَيْهِ رِزْقُهُ. He only has a little to spend. فَلْيُنْفِقْ مِمَّا آتَاهُ اللَّهُ. Oh men, Allah says, spend from that little that Allah has given you. So لَا يُكَلِّفُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِلَّا مَا آتَاهَا. Allah has not brought burdens onto a man or onto anyone beyond the limits, except what you bring upon your own heads. So if the man only has 40,000 at the end of the month, manage the 40,000. Allah says, سَيَجْعَلُ اللَّهُ بَعْدَ عُسْرٍ يُسْرًا. After difficulty, يَجْعَلُ اللَّهُ يُسْرًا. Allah will bring ease after difficulty. سَيَجْعَلُ اللَّهُ بَعْدَ عُسْرٍ After a time of difficulty, Allah will bring what? Yusra, ease. Men, let us be responsible. And those of us who have been responsible, caring for our wives and our children, may Allah continue to provide our arzak and make life easy for us.